Hey viewers, welcome back. I have another video for you guys today. This is tool versus tool. I'm gonna see if I can start making a little blog about this, or a little series, I should say, not a blog, a series about tool versus tool. If you guys leave in the comments below what you guys would like to see, you know, one tool versus another tool, or vice versa, basically. So I figured for today's video and the first tool versus tool video, say that 3 times fast. I'm going to be going over something that some guys may overlook, or a lot of guys look into. And as I ventured in my path of working on numerous things, cars, trucks, heavy equipment, anything that has a nut and a bolt, you eventually are going to use sockets. Any type of socket. Large sockets, small sockets, mid-grade sockets, deep well sockets, short sockets, thin wall sockets, thick wall sockets, impact, non-impact sockets. You know, you think just looking at a socket like this, be like, I got a set of sockets, they're good. I'm good forever. Well, come to find out, you need a variety of sockets to get any task or any job done for different and certain applications. What I have is six sockets here. This is a nut, it's a flange nut. I'll take that out of the view for now. I want to use it as an example. But right now I have 6 sockets. I'm using some larger ones so you guys can see. Hopefully you can see the difference in them. And what I have here is your basic 2 types of sockets. You have a 12-point socket and a 6-point socket. Well, you can see the reason why they call them 12 and 6 is you have 12 points of contact and 6 points of contact. Now, you might ask myself, well, 12, that'd be the greatest thing to grab, because you know you can get different range of sockets, and you got 12 points of contact and only 6 points of contact with the 6-point. Well, not necessarily true. From what I've learned in my experience, 12-point sockets come in handy when you need them. And what do I say by that? All right, say you're underneath the hood of the truck or a car, and you're trying to get a head bolt off, and you really can't get a good grip on it with a 6-point because the angle of the wrench won't allow that to happen. Well, a 12-point will give you just a little bit different angle. And what I mean by that is I got this socket here and this bolt so you guys can demonstrate. This is a 6-sided bolt. Well, 6-point bolt. I apologize. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have 6 points, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides. So you have 6 points and 6 sides to a bolt. Any given fastener is going to have just about that. That's what you're going to look at any type of bolt you have, or for that matter, nut. Same exact thing. Corresponds, bolts, nuts, same thing. So I'll put this nut off to the side. This is a 12-point socket. I think this is 3/4 inch socket. I have a deep and shallow. And what I want to show you here is when you insert the fastener onto the socket, if you insert it, you have 6 points of contact right now. But if you turn it like less than a quarter of a turn, you're going to be able to grab another 6 points. Versing that it's less to turn the bolt or the fastener with a 12-point socket. So say you can't get in there, you know, at a certain angle, you don't have a lot to travel with the ratchet. Well, a 12-point is going to allow you to grab ever so slightly on a bolt. Do you see what I'm saying? So you can turn it, a quarter turn, it's going to fall back on. Not even a quarter turn, it's less. It's like an 1/8 of a turn. And you could turn that socket. Well, with a 6-point, the 6-point does not allow that. You have to actually turn the socket almost twice the distance it would take you for a 12-point socket. Now, that doesn't mean 12-point sockets or 6-point sockets are good and bad in any way. I feel, as working on certain situations, that a 6-point is going to be stronger socket than a 12-point. And the only reason why I say that is there's less points of contact in between each other. Do you know what I'm saying? So instead of having another groove right here, I should use the socket so you can see. Instead of having another groove here, you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points of contact on that fastener. And you're going to have a lot more torque and a lot more power so the socket won't spread. Now, a lot of people might not think that'll happen, something like this. But if you have enough torque and enough force behind whatever you're using, whether it be a half-inch drive ratchet with a pipe on the end of it or an impact wrench, pneumatic wrench, the socket's going to flex. It doesn't matter what kind of socket you have. The better sockets are a lot higher quality, better steel. You're not going to get that much flex. But from my experience, I have all sorts of sockets. If you look at my previous video, I did a toolbox tour, and you can see my socket drawer. If you guys want me to go in depth, I guess I can do that. But realistically, it's just sockets. You know, a lot of 12 point and 6 point, and I separate them. So if there's an occasion where I can use a 12 point, I'll grab that if I'm in a tight situation. You know, there's so many different situations. I can't think of all of them right now, but from my experience, if you can get in with a 6 point socket and get on that fastener, you're going to have a lot less chance of stripping the fastener. My experience. I'm sure this guy's going to be leaving comments on this video saying, well, 12 point sockets and 6 point sockets and all that stuff. I'm actually looking forward to seeing the feedback to what you guys think and what you guys do comparing versus a 12 point and a 6 point. Recommendations, I say you get 2 sets of each. I would get standard metric 12 point and standard metric 6 point. You're going to need them and you're going to want them. So yeah. So basically, that's why I wanted to show you the difference between a 12-point socket and a 6-point socket. Hope you guys liked the video. I hope it was as informal as it can be from a homeowner and not a master mechanic. And just, you know, you guys make your own judgment. I definitely would like some feedback on this video. And we'll catch you guys next time. Leave some comments, like, rate, and subscribe. Guys, let me know what you want to see for our next tool versus tool. All right, we'll catch you later.